Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brendan McKay gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Rafael Fernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's the 2nd out.
The right fielder, Julio.
Striding in, Julio Rodriguez. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the 1st, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Giro, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that 1st inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on MLB Network. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The second baseman.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Driven nicely into the gap. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Into the box now, Evan White. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
The tag, and he's out at the plate. Up next for the Rays, Christian Pache. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. No balls and a strike to count. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Ronald Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. To third, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Next will be the designated hitter, Gisel Antuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate, Robert Poisson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Jason Carmichael. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Antuna at third. Poisson at second with 1 away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Pedro Rodriguez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Scooped up, throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jarred Kelenic. In there, 0-1. Strike two.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The 0-1 pitch. Shiner, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box, Rafael Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pache is right there, 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corbin Carroll. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Standing in, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Popped him up. Cruz over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jamie Trujillo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Giselle Antuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he popped him up. Turner moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 1 and the Mariners nothing. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Calhoun. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Evan White will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this will kick off the wall out near the 3:15 sign.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Down the third baseline. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Mazara's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 35.
Stepping in, Jason Carmichael comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Into the box now, Pedro Rodriguez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Carbajal goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Shiner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman.
Ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be.
The batter, the second baseman.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
Ready once again, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0-2 count and the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. So stepping in, Rafael Fernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
This is line to left. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2-1. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Now back, left fielder,
Into the box, Jamie Trujillo. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Cruz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 1-0 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. In comes Mazara. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Yusel Antuna. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 35.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Jason Carmichael. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 drilled down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The M's lead it 5-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Willie Calhoun. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Left side, but well foul. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Christian Pache is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. He's set, here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trujillo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Settling in now, Jake Shiner. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the M's 5 and the Rays 3. Franco Torrero is on to pitch from the
Number 45. Franco Torrero.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In comes Mazara, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headed after it is Mazara, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Calhoun looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center as it is now 7-3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Julio Rodriguez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Grounded slowly to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jamie Trujillo. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now back.
Jeff Hartley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Now pitching for the day.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Giselle Antuna. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rays 3. Clayton Haig gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 8.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Leading off for the Rays. The pitcher, Vernez.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Carroll is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Willy Adames. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Trujillo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Gerson Moreno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 84.
Stepping up now, Robert Poisson. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your licks right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Moreno is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Rodriguez.
So striding in, Pedro Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
As a look, now the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
I'm set with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Mariners leave 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in. Derek Wimberly answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Derek Wimberly.
Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. Striding into the box, Christian Pache. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 4. It's 7-3.
The last at bat, Nettie, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. And now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Pedro Reyes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Pedro Reyes.
Here's the first pitch.
And leading off for the Rays.
No balls and 1 strike.
The designated hitter, Jared.
The 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jared Kelnick is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Vernon Carbajal. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Throwing to second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these wild card games are hard enough, as your entire season rests on 9 innings of baseball. But they put aside all the distractions that come with playing on the road and handled their business. Now it's on to the division series, one step closer to the World Series title.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Our final line.